Hello everyone, Treecks here. Welcome to what is probably going to be the final part of Metroid Prime Remastered. I may actually cut up this episode in two, because I do think it's going to be a bit long for just one episode. However, we are going to be finishing off this day. At least I will be. How many episodes this is going to end up becoming, I will see later. But I will make one giant step towards the end, no matter what. It is time for us to finally go into the Chozo Temple. The impact crater. Where the giant meteor at some point in the past actually crashed down on this planet. The start of all of the troubles on this world. The coming of the Phazon and all of the trouble that came with it. The pirates who actually also came here in order to try to harness this Phazon have already been dealt with for the most part. Now it is time to actually start focusing on the true troubles of Tallon IV. With all 12 of the Chozo Artifacts in hand, it is time for us to actually finish off this game, shall we? Welcome back to the Chozo Temple. It's been a long time since we've been here. But now we're going to run into a wall and try to get ourselves down there. Unlike last time, this time we do have the keys in order to open up this door. A door that never should be opened again. Until somebody comes by who's able to solve this problem. And guess what, Chozo? We are here. We are going to be the solution to this problem. Let's place all of the keys in the keyholes. And the seal will be broken. However, of course, things are not going to be this easy. Remember this guy? We had almost forgotten about Ridley. And now that we have actually started making our move towards the Chozo Temple, he finally is willing enough to show himself again. He will destroy the entrance to the impact crater for now. It seems we first have to deal with another problem. Time for the long-awaited battle against Meta Ridley. Took us long enough to actually find this guy finally. Time for a scan. His new form in this game is actually known as Meta Ridley. Genetically enhanced Ridley Metaform. Reborn and evolved through pirate technology, Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. His armored hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest, which has a thinner plating. The pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a meson bomb launcher, and even an ultra-thermal flame strike projector. Meta Ridley is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. Yeah, and we still need to beat this guy. What is a Metroid game without a fight against good old friend Ridley? And this time he's even stronger than he ever was before, because he's genetically enhanced. They actually turned him into a cyborg. There's a lot of robots in this dragon now. The first part of the battle is, in all honesty, not really that difficult. It will be a bit of a drag, because it's not going to be easy to hit him. Most of the time he's going to be flying around trying to bomb us. But every once in a while he will actually hover still for a moment right in front of us, and that moment we can actually use in order to hit him in the chest. Just like the scan said. His metal hide is actually going to be impenetrable for pretty much any weapon we have, except for the chest plating. That one is a bit thinner. There we can actually hit him. So just try to be patient enough for him to actually give you the chance to hit him there. The moment he swoops over, try to keep on moving, because we will try to bomb you, as you can see. Pay close attention to your radar in the top left. I've not really given that a whole lot of attention in this game, but in this fight you can actually use it. So you can see where he appears. And that way you can actually try to hit him. Sometimes he's actually kind enough to destroy the pillars on this arena. He can actually give you a couple of drops. like health and missiles. Using missiles in this phase of the battle is not per se recommended because it's really hard to hit him. You actually need to be fast with your weapons, so I would actually recommend using normal beams in this part. Keep attention on your radar in case you lose him. But that will actually give away where he is. And just be patient. And remember, this is only the first phase of the battle. After we are done with this part, then the true part will begin. Which is also a whole lot harder, so... Right, almost halfway. Still not there yet, apparently. Still going to be flying around. I think it is in theory possible to hit him at this part, but... I've never been able to do so, let's be honest. But even there, the moment he swoops in on you, you should in theory be able to also hit him, if you can actually aim correctly. Ow. Landed right on my head. There you are. Oh, he's going to come down. Remember, there's also going to be shockwave the moment he tries to pound the ground. Can also hit you, of course. Ah. Man, still not there yet. It's almost 3/4 down already. Still did not initiate the second phase, apparently. I actually remembered this initiating a bit sooner. But apparently his health has to be really low before it happens. Perhaps if I switch to the wave beam, because that actually homes in a bit better. Like I said, in theory you should be able to hit him here, but... Yeah, the wave beam is too slow, it's not able to keep up with him. Let's just plasma you. Right, still not done, sir. This should be it. Yeah, finally. Here's the cutscene I was waiting for. At this point we have done so much damage to him. This will now happen. His wings will actually burn. Yeah, that's what you get if you replace your original wings with synthetic ones. Those can actually burn. Now, the next part of the fight is going to be a bit more tricky. Now we need to stun him first. And then he will actually reveal his chest. And then we can hit him. As you can see, at this part he's going to be protecting his chest for the most part. And no, he's not get stuck in the wall. You first need to shoot him in his beak in order to stun him. Super missiles are actually pretty difficult to hit, but will do the most damage. That's usually what I try to do. Come on, stop pounding me. Way too difficult to avoid. Yeah, just wait for him to actually open his mouth. That is the moment you actually want to shoot either a charge shot or a super missile in his mouth. And if you do that enough times, he will actually get stunned and reveal his chest. That's the moment we're waiting for. And since he cannot fly anymore, this is going to be a full melee battle from this point on, as you can see. And boom! Now, yeah, the more damage he actually receives, the faster he will become. That is mostly what this part of the fight actually makes so difficult. His attacks won't change, the less damage he gets, but he will actually get faster. At some point so fast it's going to be really difficult to actually hit him. Or avoid him. Oh yeah, there we go. Super missile. Boom. Yeah, don't think you're almost there yet, the moment this second part actually begins. As you can see, you will not be able to do a whole lot of damage anymore to him. Even a direct hit with the super missile won't do a whole lot of damage anymore. Ow. Stay away from me. I'd much rather have you a bit further away from me. And this guy's so fast. Way too difficult to actually avoid him. Hopefully I've got enough energy tanks to actually outlast him. Come on, Ridley. Yeah, there we go. Right, charge shot with the plasma beam also seems to do decent damage. Hopefully only one more. Yeah, but he's really fast now, as you can see. Oh, you and your tail. Your tail is way too long. Oh yeah, there we go. That's going to be it. No, almost. Almost got you, sir. There's his charge move. Yeah, that's going to be it. After Metroid and Super Metroid, Ridley falls yet again. Even here in this first 3D Metroid, our old nemesis, the general of the space pirates, is no match for Samus Aran. Now, with our little space dragon out of our hair, and no interference is no longer hindering us, it is time for us to focus again on the true problem at hand. The Chozos will open the way for us. I hope everybody is ready. I hope Ridley did not hurt you too much, because we are going into the impact crater. We are going to see what the source of all this Phazon is, and more importantly, how to get rid of it. Impact crater. Alright. Save station. So, in case you were hurt, here we can actually deal with that. And we're going to need a lot of health, because don't think Meta Ridley was the only thing that was able to hurt us at the end of the game. Now, and speaking of end of the game, there's still scans we need to make. Don't think that because we're at the end, we're done scanning. The final swarm enemy actually appears in this area as well. Lumigek, Phazon charged reptiles. Interesting how there's still some sort of life forms down here, even this close to the pure Phazon. The Phazon here is so pure, it's not even blue. Here it's orange or red colored. I think I'll just leave these little lizards be. We've got much bigger problems to deal with. Here in the first room of the impact crater, we're going to be finding a lot of fission Metroids, so be careful. Let's take care of this first one. This one splits into ice and power, I see. Yeah, there's one. No, 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 no. Sir, my energy is actually for me and not for you. Come on, die please. Power beam is my least favorite beam to use in these situations. Also does the least amount of damage, of course, of all the weapons. Usually not a good idea for fission Metroids to actually split up into a power Metroid. And I hear another one. Hello. Let's see what you're going to become. Oh, you're going to be a facehugger. Oh, he missed me. Thank you. Boom. Oh, you're a wave one. And let's hope this plasma one is going to leave me alone while I deal with you. Looks like he's not. Bye. Not going to happen. One. And... boom. Nope, one is not enough. 2 charge shots. And there you go. Now, let's continue even further. We're going to be dealing with a lot more of these fission Metroids. Don't think these were the only 2. This room is literally swarming with them. So we try to ignore them and hope we can get to the next platform. Right. Let's head for the door. Leave me alone. No! Yeah, and as you can see, even though we have the Phazon suit, it does not protect us from this primal form of Phazon. This red Phazon or orange Phazon is so powerful, even that will still hurt us. So, keep that in mind. Don't think, hey, I've got the Phazon suit, I'm going to be walking around to the Phazon here as well. Not sure what your plan was, but it's not my plan. Get off me. You deserve to go into oblivion. Because otherwise I'm going to end up there. Alright, hopefully that was it for the interference. I hear another one. Yeah, here you are. I'm pretty sure these guys actually respawn constantly in this room. I don't think you can actually indefinitely get rid of them in this room. You know what? This is going to take way too long. Power bomb time. Bye. To both of you. Because don't forget, the power bomb actually works against all of these guys, no matter which color they take. I hear another one. All the time we hear... Not really able to actually replicate its sound, I know. But anyway, here's going to be our final ammo station in the game. So in case you actually want to have full missiles against the final boss, you can actually take care of that here. And trust me, you're going to need a lot of missiles. Also going to need a lot of bombs. Oh, there's 4 of them now. That looks awesome. Rainbow colored vision Metroids. 1 in each color. In order to speed things up, just lay a power bomb and these guys are not a problem. Just make sure not to run out of your power bombs, because those of course might also come in handy at the final boss. And go away! No! Oh, sometimes I like these Metroids way too much. They're supposed to be the most scary enemy in video game history, but they're also really funny. Stupid Metroids. But anyway, let's go do this final spider-ball track in this game. And that will lead us to the final boss. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. What is this giant monster that both the pirates and the Chozo actually warned us about in their lore? Here it is. The big source of it all. The thing that was actually brought by the meteor. The ultimate Phazon creature. The mother of Phazon, you might say. Let's go scan you. Oh, you're going to leave? Well, then we're done quickly. No, let's go follow it. Final boss time, here in Metroid Prime. And what is going to be the final boss? Let's go scan you. And let's go read what you are. This thing is actually called Title Drop Metroid Prime. Highly evolved Phazon producing lifeform. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. Oh, you don't say. Well, maximum firepower in this case actually means the same thing we've been doing with a lot of enemies in this game already. Looking at its color. And with the color actually determine which weapon we're going to use against it. Oh, yeah, remember he's going to charge you at some point, the moment his color actually goes out for a moment. That you can usually avoid by using the morph ball. But other than that, this is going to be a fight where he's going to be changing into yellow, purple, white and red colors. Looking at the colors, we're going to be using that weapon against him. Similar to the beam troopers that we've been facing in this game and the Vision Metroids, for instance. That is basically how this guy works. Metroid Prime. You may look intimidating, but we know how to take care of you. If you turn white, we are going to use the ice spreader against you, or just a regular ice beam, of course, it also works. But all of your missile moves actually do the most damage. And you should have 250 of them at this point. There's no need to save up on them now. Okay, go into these little holes, roll past him, because he's going to be charging towards the other side of the room. Remember that. Now he turns yellow again, so power beam and super missile time. Sometimes you will also use this energy sphere attack, as you can see. This one's pretty handy, because this you can actually use in order to heal yourself or to actually pick up missiles again. Because as you can see, those will actually drop items the moment you hit them. And I'm pretty sure this attack actually exists in all of his forms. So this you can always actually farm for some items. Oh, too late. Man, already lost an energy tank. Wave. Oh, wave lost your time. If I get the chance. Now. And... yeah. And there he goes again. Every single time he takes a couple of hits, he's going to be falling towards the next floor. Which will give the room a bit of a different layout. As you can see, the holes where you need to go into in order to avoid this charge move. No! Tractor beam! No! I was caught in the tractor beam. Oh, I'm on the other side. I need to go past him again. Now it's going to be red for the first time. He's going to be using fire attacks on us. But we will also use fire attacks on him. Right, go in this hole. And avoid you. Purple. Going fine so far. I did lose one energy tank. I think I've got this pattern now. Yeah, let's avoid this one. Next, yeah, usually he changes color the moment he uses his charge attack, as you can see. And this move you're just copying from Ridley. He also had that missile attack. Oh, tractor beam again. Just use your boost ball in order to get loose of that, as you can see. Usually you still get hit in the process, but at least you'll be free. And another phase done. No. He's going to charge again. And then he's usually going to change color. White. Right. Oh, he's going to use this attack again. Like I said, this actually exists in all of his forms. Now, time for an ice spreader. Which will actually fully freeze him for a moment. And also immediately take care of this face. Awesome. Let's go follow you yet again. Going deeper and deeper into this cave. Slowly yet surely killing this creature. This way too dangerous creature that the Chozo were not able to actually handle. We surely can. 2 energy tanks down. But you actually have a lot more damage, sure. Power beam. No. Yeah, at the final part of this fight he will actually change more, as you can see, making it a bit more difficult to actually keep track of him. We constantly shift his color now. So we also need to constantly shift our weapon. Ow! Did not even see that coming. Let's go flamethrower you. Able to aim at your face, come on. Alright, this also works. Be careful of his tail here, as you can see the morphable tunnel is in the middle now. But if you actually go through there, his tail will actually swoop you if you're not careful. Wave beam, we're going to keep that. Yeah, looks like you will. Right, you're almost down. Just like with Metal Ridley, this is a pretty long fight. It takes a long while for his damage to actually really kick in. You are able to damage him. Our weapons don't do a whole lot of damage. Eventually it will wear him down. One more, I think. Oh, whoa. I'm not a pinball. Yeah, there we go. Metroid Prime down. Now, we have got him at his most vulnerable point now. Let's go finish this. He fell down to the bottom floor of this cave. And here we will finish this fight.